Hello, thanks for joining us for another deck concept video here at Ding. Today we're going to go with a Golgari type deck, but we added one red just so we can cast our Planeswalker. Um, let's break the deck down and have a good explaining. My favorite one casting cost, black creature, evolved sleeper, 1/1 for 1, and has 3 abilities. Pump a black into it, becomes a 2/2 human cleric. Pump another black and one other on top of that, then becomes a 3/3 Phyrexian Human Cleric with Death Touch. And then for every 2 black and one other after that you pump into it, it gets +1/+1 and draws a card while you lose a life. Super great card to get up front. And in later games, as I've said many times, it can then hang around with that Death Touch or just keep getting bigger and becoming more of a problem. Tiny Bones the Pickpocket. My current probably favorite one drop that just came out of the new set. First, it's a 1/1 with Death Touch for 1 casting cost, legendary. And then, when it deals combat damage to a player, you can cast any target non-land permanent card from the player's graveyard of mana type that can have any type of mana can be used to cast that card. So, if he comes out quick, he's great defense. If he manages to get through, he can start picking cards out of their graveyard, and he can really mess things up. A lot of the times, the Death Touch is just a nice touch. Aha. Bitter Triumph. The current black removal at probably standard, but there are a few other cards that people like as well. But I like being able to throw creatures or throw cards away and not have it hurt. So 1 black, 1 other for instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. The planeswalker is a nice addition, so you can take either pests out. Intrepid Paleontologist. 1 black, 1 green, 1 other for a 2/2 human druid. Tap it for 1 mana of any color, which is a benefit because, again, we have 3 colors here. If only 1 card extra has a red, but it still gives it to us. Its second ability is actually very useful because there's so much recursion in the meta right now. And this is the kind of card that if people are going to go taking cards out of their graveyards or your graveyard, she can just eat them. So tap 2, exile target card from a graveyard. You may cast dinosaur creature spells from among cards you exiled with Intrepid Paleontologist. If you cast a spell this way, the creature enters the battlefield with a finality token. I do have dinosaurs, so she has that backdoor possibility of double casting. But for the most part, you want her for the mana. You want her because she's a 2/2 creature that you can get on turn 2, and you also want her because she eats cards in the graveyard and limits your opponent's options should they be using recursion. Shakedown Heavy. So we got 2 big beefy 3 casting costs because we're tying into the fight rigging. So Shakedown Heavy is 1 black, 2 other for a 6/4 menace. When he attacks, defending player may have you draw a card. If they do, untap and remove it from combat. So it's a win-win in a lot of ways. It's a 6/4, so it's tough. It can block things really early. Cheap casting costs is all out. Next door to enable your fight rigging, and if they don't want it to punch them, it lets you draw a card. Drawing cards never bad. Fight rigging. 1 green, 2 other, enchantment, hideaway 5. At the beginning of combat in your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. If you control a creature with power 7 or greater, you may play this exiled card without paying a mana cost. And hideaway 5 means you take a look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put 1 underneath it, and that's the card you get to have. It makes all the other creatures bigger. That's good. It gives you a free card if you drop a piece of beef out there, and that's good. Fight rigging, good. Pugnacious Hammer Skull. 1 green, 2 other for a 6/6. Whenever it attacks, you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. Again, super cheap, super big. Very frustrating for any red decks or anybody else who doesn't necessarily have the cards to handle something like this. Sometimes it's just a 6/6 wall in the case of playing against mono red until you can pull what you want. And if not, it's still a card that can lay a serious beating on people. Obnixilis the Adversary. 1 red, 1 black, 1 other for legendary planeswalker. Causality X. The copy is a legendary and has a starting loyalty of X. Add a loyalty counter. Each opponent loses 2 life unless they discard a card. If you control a demon or devil, you gain 2 life. Remove 2 loyalty counters. Create a 1/1 red devil creature token. With this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. And then -7. Target player draw 7 cards, and lose 7 life. We have ways of getting these out quick and getting up to 7, so his ability can come right out at 7. I've done it a few times. It's pretty awesome, actually, when you drop 2 planeswalkers and one can use his ultimate ability right away. His needling ability is great for taking damage. And if you happen to have the devil out there, it's also another source of life gain. Glissa, Sunslayer. 1 green, 1 black, 1 other for a 3/3 first strike death touch Phyrexian zombie elf. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, choose 1. Draw a card, lose 1 life, destroy a target enchantment, or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Glissa is such a tough card to deal with because of the first strike death touch. So it's just an awesome card. If they don't directly kill it, it's just going to start tearing apart anything that they throw in the way. And if not, then it's just an amazing blocker. It's really one of those creatures that when it comes out, it's going to die right away, or it's going to change the game. Sheila Dread the Apocalypse. Another staple for black. It's probably one of the best 4-drops in the game for the current standard meta. 2 black, 2 others for 4/5 death touch. You draw a card, you gain 2 life. They draw a card, they lose 2 life. If you drop Sheila Dread and then happen to drop out the adversary at its full 7 loyalty counters, you can make an opponent lose 21 damage in that turn. And I've done it. I don't think I managed to get it in the 7 wins that I got. A lot of the play testing I got and some of the other matches before I finalized this, I did get it. They never see it coming. And the Sheila Dread, with them drawing cards, you can do it to yourself too, right? You lose 7 life, but then you gain 14 life. So plus it's just a great card on its own. It doesn't need to be comboed with anything to just be great. Virtue of Persistence. Enchantment, 2 black, 5 other. At the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So when you're eating creatures, be careful with the Paleontologist. If you happen to be in a good position, you might not want to eat what they have in their graveyard or your own, because Virtue of Persistence is going to come out. That being said, you can still be selective on what you eat and just leave the good cards behind. Its secondary sorcery is Lockwaith Scorn. 1 black, 1 other sorcery. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. So it's creature control, and it allows you to recycle creatures back. The gaining life is really nice against red. So, chef's kiss. Blah. One of my favorite artifacts. 2 green, 6 others for the Skull Spore Nexus. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Whenever 1 or more non-token creatures you control die, create a green fungus dinosaur creature token with base power and toughness equal to the total amount of those power of those creatures. And if you tap it and 2 mana, double target creature's power until end of turn. So this can also produce dinosaurs, so your Hammer Skull doesn't stay tapped, but it enables you to double the power of all your creatures. So if someone doesn't do the math, and the Nexus still tricks people, I can't believe it. Like, this card's been out for so long now. You really need to know that this thing can just turn anything ugly. And a lot of times with creatures they're just going to straight up kill, I'll double their power, because when the creature comes, when the Nexus then recycles it back into a dinosaur token, it gets the power that it died at. Fantastic card. With all the big heavies you have here that are super cheap, you can drop this out on turn 4 quite easily, if not sooner, depending on how lucky you've been with mana draw. Great card, very recommended. And then the mana breakdown's pretty basic. 5 mountains, 5 forests. I didn't go with any of the special lands this time. I didn't really need them, but in hindsight, yeah, if you want to add your legendary lands that lets the black lets you recycle planeswalker or creature, and the forest lets you kill any artifact, special land, or enchantment, I'd probably consider putting them in. There's a lot of enchantments out there and artifacts, so in hindsight, might have made things even easier. 2 Haunted Ridges, 4 Glades, Deathcap Glades, 2 Rockfall Vales, 4 Zeatoras, a Proving Ground, because they give you a red, a black, or a green, and then the Cavern of Souls, just to stop any counter cheeseheads. Never really ran into it that much, but it's nice to have. The red source, this is the only red card in the deck, or at least that requires red mana. So you have this can produce red, this can produce red, this can produce red, and this can produce red. I've never had a real problem casting that card. Most times you're not going to want to cast the adversary right away anyway. You'll wait till you're more in a better spot. So that means you can wait longer till you need to get the land you need anyway. So that's it. It's a cheap aggressive deck. It's made to put your opponent on their heels right away and then put the pressure down until they break. Check the video out. I got 7 wins out of this one. Fun deck, I think. It's a challenging deck sometimes. The new artifact meta, the blue-white one, it's a challenging deck to use against. So that's where I think maybe putting that forced legendary in there might be a better move than what I did. I only ran into a couple of them though, so maybe people are just getting tired of using it, or they're so prepared nobody's using it anyway. So there she is. Enjoy her, guys. If you like it, put a like on the video. It really helps the channel out. Subscribe if you can. I'm almost up to 150 subscribers, which, you know, for the pace that I put these videos out, I wish I could put them up faster, but real life responsibilities always get in the way first of my entertainment. So but those subscribers motivate me to just keep pumping out more. I'm trying to think of other ways to put out videos. I'm thinking of starting a Twitch channel. I'm thinking of putting the webcam on me so people can see my animations while I'm playing my deck. I'm very moving with my hands a lot. I'm doing it right now, not that you can see. And drop me a comment. Do you have any ideas? I'm always willing to hear. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next deck concept video. Have a good one. Standard rank best of 1. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, everyone. There's a really crappy hand. Oh my god. Mulligan. That was easy. Oof. Right? I wonder what the deck's trying to tell me with that kind of move. You just got an easier start, my friend. Medio Criar. I'm sure that's how it's pronounced. I mean, what could else it be, right? In we go! Oh yeah, great card. Let's see if we can get a pick. Really? Wow, thanks. I will take that free creature, because I don't like that at all. What now? What now? For the initiate, sorry. And the Vanguard. Well, let's try this next. I like the Sheila Dread. For sure. And let's go. Keep putting the pressure on, right? Next turn we'll bring up the Hammer Skull. Start thumping on some melons. Ossification. Goodbye, Sleeper. He's had enough of you. You're good, though. You were good. Now hit me for 4. There he goes. Ooh-wee. Good cards need good friends. You have nothing but blank man over there. You can accomplish nothing this turn. Next turn, though. Oh, you're going to give me such a pinch. What are you going to do this turn, though? Probably has another ossification or 4. Amidio Kryar. Hello, Cathar. You're going to get kabonked. Down to 1 card, eh? Hey. Well, let's give you less. Portrait on the Apocalypse. And let's see what you got. It's a nice push. Lots of damage. You can't take it all. Are you mental? And you're expired. Right? That was very silly of you. Free win's a free win. And let's move on to the next one. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Standard ranked best of 1 Magic Arena. Thank you very much for joining us for another match. That is not a bad start. I think we can work with that. Now, how is Arakavats? Arakiavits? I wonder how they're going to do. Are we looking at another red green eye? Gruuling it. So gruelish. Paleontologist is just gonna die to a bolt or something, so we're gonna hang out in that right now. We're going to go to the Hammer Skull right away. And hopefully they play some creature this turn so we can waste it. Draw one. There we go. The one creature I don't care to actually use on my turn, so I'm gonna wait and use drop down and persistence. Kill it the old fashioned way on my turn. You can go away now. Neat card though, I don't see too many people playing that one too often. We made a few decks with it. But really just in the blue Punisher, yeah. Hit me, I see more. Now we'll get a paleontologist out for distraction now. And we'll better triumph this raptor here. We'll let it maybe soak some more mana into itself. You're big. You're even worse. I can't really do anything about... I mean, essentially it's coming down to which is worse. Dracosaur or Raptor. And the Dracosaur by far is the worst. So, we're going to just take out that right now. Yeah, I guess we're going to discard that cut down. Not a useful card. And just hit me. Put me a little big in there. And we'll get another paleontologist out. Alright. So we're up against a dinosaur deck. Hello, Hammerskull. Goodbye, Hammerskull. I like that thing too, man. I guess I'll have to put in another one. But yeah, you gotta come over. That's not really needed. No blue to worry about. What do we get? Yeah, we gotta go with the Sunslayer. It's too good a card. And no thanks. Reki Kavitz, what do you got? Nothing. You're gonna stay right where you are. Glissa is just a nightmare to you. And pass. Not here. Not this time. I mean, it doesn't really matter in a sense, but yeah, let's actually make it a little bigger so we don't get one of those drops it on yeah, this card. Trying from Chomp. It's your turn. I'm good. Thanks. Not my turn. You're the one with the advantage. I am actually half your life total right now. Ooh, didn't like the wall. Didn't like the look of things. I suspect the virtue is what scared them off. Well, let's try another one, right? See you in a bit. Standard rank, best of one, Magic Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Captain Mike 42 and myself. Yeah, I at least keep this. Better than the last two games I played where I had to mulligan. But I'm not sure we're going to like this much better now that I know what it is. We are going to be overwhelmed. And quickly. It's a human, right? Huh. I can get my sleeper out first turn, but that's not going to make much of a difference, so... He can't block the inspector. Yeah. Black, white. We are not playing what I thought we were. We'll go with the old human for now. Well, now let's go Phyrexian. We got plenty of stuff to cast that now. Over we go. Let's get ourselves probably taken off the battlefield. Orzhov. Alright, it's not what I thought it was. As soon as I see this these days, I just think of red, white. So what are you gonna do to take care of this then? Let's engage you and see what you got. Do it. You need to kill that sleeper. So deadly. You're just mean. I guess we'll get rid of that other sleeper. Bye-bye. So mean. And now you want to kill this thing, you're gonna have to use that artifact of yours. Dare not put anything out there. Orzhov is really good. There we go. You really go for it too. Alright. You must have lots of options. Well, if that's the case, let's bring this guy out for now. Get ourselves a creature for defense and see how he's going to eliminate him. Hello, Virus Beetle. Well, I wanted to keep the adversary, but I guess that's not meant to be. You don't like my stuff.
I'll cut you down.
Well, I guess we'll attack for the one. And put Glissa out there to get exiled again. Look at you taking everything out of the reward for me. I'll be definitely left in a weakened state. Yeah, you're a good card. Thankfully nothing out there for you to pop back in and out. What you got, Captain Mike 42? Also potential burner there, eh? Well, let's engage. Yeah, I didn't mind that too much. Because I'm going to get the pixie killed this turn anyway because of that. So let's just go this way. Yeah, we'll draw a card. I like drawing cards. Now we'll finish that pixie. Pluck from the air. End the turn. See what happens. I suppose I should have killed the Guardian. Because now Glissa's definitely going to pay for that. Wave to Glissa, everyone. Bye, Glissa. You definitely got a lot of mileage of those cards, eh? Exile 4 things? How many of those things? Oof. I want that persistence. Triumph gotta go. Ah. Yeah, only because I have the mana I need right there, right? No, if he does it again, I'm sad. I top deck it anyway. No, well. So, does the virtue stay? So there's lots of creatures out there on your side and mine. I would enjoy grabbing again. You can take that force from me all day long. That I don't care about. What you gonna sack? The Hopeless Nightmare, of course. No, I'm not gonna destroy my virtue, you foolio. I am gonna do those. Get some of my stuff back. Could start with you. Yeah, let's start with you. See how you like it. Excellent card. What else can we do? Let's see. Garbage. Alright. GG, done. Not GG, sorry, it's not a good game. Definitely not a good game. I'm a hurting unit way here. I'm definitely going to make you regret killing him, though.
You're telling me what you know about the Raven Man.
Hello there.
Off you go.
Braids, braids, braids. Didn't want to do anything. Nice. Well, I do. I'm just going to keep making you throw away your card. That's nice. But first, let's... Well, actually, no, that's game. Yeah, that's game. Discard a card. Take you off the battlefield. Double you. And say a good game. Ouch. Didn't look good there for a little bit, but once you get the virtue down, especially with the Nexus. This is... Alright, thanks for tuning in, everyone. And we'll see you in the next match. In like a couple seconds, right? Bye! Hello, welcome back for some more Magic Arena Standard Rank Best of 1. Monker and myself in Digital Combat. Yeah, I guess I can work with this. Lots of land, lots of options. Not much of a power start though. But hey, let's see what Munker has. Munkering down over there. Come on, monks. There we go, thanks. I knew if I called you monks, you'd accept that, right? Because that's just a cool way of saying it. That is some brass knuckles that would be most unappealing. Hello, Munker. There we go. Thanks, man. You're a swell and great. Get my proving ground over there. Hello, Dimir? Dimir. So if he's got counter ability, for now let's go to Phyrexian for later. And get out my paleontologist to draw fire. Fire! Fire! Deep muck. Desperado, eh? Well, I probably should get rid of it. And I definitely got enough land to sacrifice. But I'm even just going to pay the life because I don't mind having that much money. And in the paleontologist goes. Crime deck, eh? Well, let's do another one, he says. It was so nice, let's do it twice. I'll attack with you this time, then. We'll do the 2. Make him put some choices down there, right? Alright, Deep Monk Desperado. Deep Muck Desperado. Deep Monk, haha. Each opponent mills 3 cards. Sure. Well, you don't like him now, eh? You didn't get much from me. Made you do something. Haha. Now for this, I am going to attack with both. He's going to think I'm up to something. Maybe let it in. If not, then I'll persistence him to death. Or he'll take the 4. I'm okay with that too. Munker knows I'm up to something. Bark, doggy, bark. Make him do something. Of course, if he's using crime, he probably has a few single shot cards in his deck. What with the unsummons or anything else, right? Alright, I'll take it. Thank you. I'll be eating those cards. Gobble, gobble. Draw 2 cards, you lose 2 life. Okay. You won't attack now because I'm actually getting severely ahead of him in life. Let's just make it so none of this stuff comes back. We don't want to see any of it. Yeah, he's gonna have to block one of these, right? So now do I get him? Got him. Alright, next. Now we can actually play the persistence next turn. Monker's sitting on a handful of cards. 5 mana. Now he can just drop whatever he wants. Hopefully he doesn't drop me. Haha. Don't make me make your dog bark at you again, Monker. You must have plans, hopes. Why are you playing heavy alone? But it's gone. Alright, we get to cast our persistence. Yeah, no, we got to. Black doesn't have a whole lot of ways to handle enchantments. So, yeah, bark at him for letting me have that out. You do realize what I have in play now, right? I'm fine. Let's do it. Do it. Yeah. You helped me with that, yeah? Yeah, helped me with that. Let's get that big guy out. And we're gonna hang for this one turn. So I'm gonna start eating up your stuff again. Your Somniphage is not gonna be very strong by the time I'm done. Heck, I can make him super weak right now. You a mill deck. Oh, my 3 land don't like you. My 3 other land don't like you. That's so funny. Peeled 7 cards, eh? My turn? Well, gobble gobble time. For now, I'm gonna get rid of the weak creatures in my deck. Or my graveyard. So that his are very sad. Yeah, the tiny bones. I don't want that either. Glissa. Well, of course I get it again, right? I can actually make both of those 0. He won't let the heavy through. Heavy through his death. That paleontologist really does a number on those cruel somnophages. He did let me draw. Oh, neat. Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is just get rid of a creature. It's in all graveyards, right? Yeah. Just to make you weak enough. Weak like a kitten. Paleontologist. Paleontologist eat paleontologist. Let's bring out another heavy. And we'll end it. You can't be liking what you're up against unless you got a board clear. Board clear right now is going to give me just a monster creature. Monster even. Monker making monsters. I'm pretty low. Probably going to see a Jace out there if you're going to be milling things. You're definitely going to be dealing with Jace. or this. Very ugly card. What I'm not going to get though is you attacking me. Gobble gobble creature. So I got a feeling he's gonna be finishing me this turn. But then again, he could die from that if he doesn't block my creatures. You're gonna make me draw a card. There's no way you're gonna let that through. And even letting these through is death. Really? Sure about that? Yeah, Brian. Monker got brutalized with a paleontologist. Well, that's a match, and let's go watch another. See you in a bit. Later. All right. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Welcome back for more Magic Arena Standard Rank Best of 1. I accept that start. Roll rate tiny bonus to Paleontologist to Glissa. And maybe something different, who knows? Depending on what we draw, right? Right away does nothing. I like the nothing part of your actions this turn. Blue, white, red. You're all over the place. Oh, sunset. Well, he's not going to let my tiny bones through, that's for sure. So the tiny bone's just going to hang back for this turn. I'll be back. I could get my skull spore up there, but I don't know what we're facing, right? Do we have it? Can we have it? It's an important card. I'd rather not lose it. But if he is playing blue-white, then we have exile issues anyway. So send the Sheila Dread over? No, let's just do this. You can't let me have it. And now we'll attack with the Sheila Dread and have it blocked. Yeah, I'm feeling the doom coming. Where we go? You're gonna block one for sure. And then next turn I guess we'll board clear. For now though, we're not gonna put any more out there. We've exposed enough. Dungar wipes the board. Doesn't. Well, I'm gobbling up your cards, that's for sure. So does that mean an Emperor? Aw, dude, you have me so messed up. I have no idea what you're about over there. So for now, I'll just hold my advantage. What's the red doing in your deck? I don't get it. You wouldn't have it again, would you? Okay, the game could have been over already had the big guy got through, but he's got me on such a spook of the Emperor or some other crazy crap. No, he just had nothing. Spooked me. Alright. Well, that was an easy one. Sometimes you think too deep in these things. Let's skip off to the next match, guys. I'll see you in a couple secs. Later. Welcome back for more Magic Arena. Standard rank best of 1. Benny Brown and myself in digital combat. That is a lot of high casting costs with not any other black. Like, just so much complaints. Alright, mulliganing. Well, we don't need him right away. I like him, but we don't need him. Whenever I see red-white these days, I think, oh, I'm gonna die in 2 turns, 3 turns. Red, white, green, even faster. Yeah, you know. Alright, put down our heavy next turn, I guess. That's a nasty card. Nasty. With all that first strike in too. Double strike even. Well, we know where this is all going now. Expensive to equip that, but we'll gladly throw it in front of you. Jewel Thief. Well, no, I gotta block you, dude. There's nowhere super around to put that. Leave that super expensive activation right in your pocket. And since we're very far away, we're not going to worry about any of that for the next little bit. Yeah, you could sack him and kill it. Didn't even think about it. And new block this time. Doesn't really matter, does it? So we'll play one of him and we'll sit back. That war whip is going to start whipping around soon, though. This will be the telltale. If the thief attacks, he has something in his hand. Otherwise, he'll be afraid of the sleeper. He's not afraid of the sleeper. I can't say I like that too much. But we have to see what he has. Don't we? Or is he gonna just drop some craziness in his hand? Yeah, I'm gonna force you to do something, man. Nah, because soon the sleeper will be big enough that he's gonna be a problem. Oh, no. He had no ulterior motive. Or he was happy to exchange. It's a nice card to have, too. Phyrexian. Doesn't matter. I just don't want you to waste the name. That's a good punch. But now he can double strike the holy bajumpins out of me. There you go. War Whip on Lightbringer hits me for 8. Ouch. I would like to kill that now. I guess we're gonna sit. And hope we still have a creature to live with. I mean, the adversary wasn't going to make much of a difference anyway. I suppose I could have brought out a chump blocker. Yeah, well. Either way, the sleeper has to block. I ain't letting no 8-ball roll over my head and make me dead. Of course. I'm just happy he's big enough to kill you. Yeah, see, that would have killed me. Don't really think I like any of it. So we'll just go down with the big one. I need more defense though. He's gonna double equip things too. And we're not gonna do any of that. We're just gonna straight up bring some more defense in.
I don't need respect. Just
Oh,
know
we're gonna have to
I
hang.
have a job for you.
Paleontologist to kill anything in the graveyard you might want to go for. You though are just nasty. Hello, Lion Sash. Hello, card who eats cards. And gets bigger for it. No. I'll eat them, thank you. You'll just have to pick another card. Or waste more mana on it, either way. Mana you wasting that, it's not mana you're wasting on me. Did you need that mana? In it comes. Thankfully I have blockers. Not too worried about it yet. Yet. He's gotta be running out of steam though. I'll throw them all to the wolves, bud. Yeah, I don't mind you killing them. Better than me.
This isn't over.
You've just gotta go. Yeah, you like it. Yeah, we're just gonna be very, very quiet. And hopefully we have enough to block all the crap storm that's gonna come from Benny Brown here. And just eat them all up, man. Actually, you can eat every creature that's in there. You have to eat yours too, though. So I'm coming for yours next. Maybe he's going to save till when I go to pick them. In which case he's his war whips. Oh, there you go. Now you have a use for your second war whip. Now you're really low on mana too. That Lion Sash is some nasty pants. wanting Glissa. I don't like that Glissa. Now I'm gonna wait. Whatever you eat, Lion Sash, I'm going to eat back. Haste, ward, +1/+0. But you're not doing much, I think, with the Glissa there. I'm gonna start losing things all over the place though with that Sash. I want that Sash out of here. Oh, Benny doesn't like where it's going. I don't know what Benny was missing. A win apparently. Alright, there's another one in the bank. Let's go for one more and then wrap this baby up. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in a couple seconds. Later. Time for some more Magic Arena, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Standard rank best of 1. Going first, good. Lots of land, good. Lack of creature, bad. Do I dare draw into this? Like, I have nothing up front either. Ugh. Terrible, man. And then we have to get rid of something just horrible on our own side, so we're gonna get rid of the forest because I want everything else. The things mulligans make you do, redonkulous. Oh, there we go. The old Boros, eh? Farfet at 973. I think I'm in trouble. To quote Ralph Wiggum, I'm in danger. Regal Bunnycorn, great card. Great card that has to be taken out of here before it becomes a redonkulous card. Attack! Just block it. Just block it. Lose your temporary sense of mind and block it. Don't look at that. You should have blocked it. That's clearly the smart play. I think. To letting me win, that is. Hey, I'm feeding your horse. What are you gonna do about it? It's gonna lick me more than you. Ha ha ha. Another Regal Bunnycorn, maybe? And you got so many Convoke thing coming. No, I'm not blocking that. I need that. It's a good card. I'm gonna sit here now, though. I mean, I could have attacked with the pickpocket. You would have sacked something at least. I want to get my Nexus out. So leave my Hammer Skull alone, please. Here, look, I'm feeding your horse. See how nice I am? My Gargoyle's not nearly as friendly. He eyeballs everybody. Willingly calling me stupid. Shoo-wee. I feel like I'm about to be overrun. And I will be. And that's what Boros does. He's just missing one land. We'll attack with the sleeper just to see if we can draw anything in. Well, there you go. You've just taken 2 damage. I bet you regret your life choices now. I'm probably being overrun this turn. So many of those things. None of them good. He had no answer. Do we send the dinosaur over? He won't kill the dinosaur. He might chump block it though. Let's send the sleeper over. My very sneaky sleeper. Ooh, ooh. See, now the pain begins, right? He's just waiting for that third mana. Then everything gets +1/+0 in haste. And I get that runned over feeling. That's how good this Boros deck is, eh? Like 2 land and he's easily holding up. And I'm like at a threat of dying any second now. The retort is what is going to be so painful. And he can't let the tiny bones through, so he's just going to throw a chump in the way. Chumpity chump chump. Double the tiny bones, at least then I could get a 2/2 creature out of it. Still horribly doomed though. What do you got, Farfadet? 973? Well, I guess I'll just pump him up too then. Got rid of 2 creatures of his, but he can still hit me with 5. Making my existence quite in peril. Well, here comes some fun. Tapapalooza incoming. Can it be done as a sorcerer? Yeah. Only be done as a sorcery. Wow, you are very confident that I cannot get through. My Nexus and I would like to have a talk. Do we have it? I mean, I'm putting everything over. There's no question. I got to. I gotta make him throw that warden in the way. And anything else that he might want to stop me with. He's gotta kill the apocalypse. That's the one he doesn't want. Really? It's probably game, right? It's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Painful, but that's okay. What now? Do you have more answers? I didn't think so. He was mana screwed. I think that's the only reason I won. Whatever. I'll take her. So there you go, guys. That's 7. Pretty much there. That's pretty much what the deck has to offer. It's a fun deck. So, you know, give her a try. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop a comment. Let me know how things are going. Have yourselves a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.